You gotta believe!
Whoa! Yeah!
Alright, time for another series to review. Now, Spyro has always been a series I've known about, but I couldn't for the life of me get into it. Now, I'm not saying I never liked Spyro at all, it's just that it didn't grab my attention like Crash did. So this time, things will be different. I won't review the entire series, instead, I'll review the original trilogy and Reignited. Now, I know what you're thinking, why are you ignoring the other games? 3 reasons. 1, because these are the only Spyro games people really care about. 2, because I didn't play all the Spyro games. And 3, how do I put it? These games fucking suck! With that being said, time to start this mini marathon with the first game in the series, Spyro the Dragon. The story is that an evil creature named Nasty Nork turned all the dragons into crystal statues because he's a little bitch. Seriously, dude gets called ugly and he's like, FUCK YOU! So it's up to Spyro to save all the dragons and defeat Nasty Nork. I know, this story sounds like baby bullshit, and I don't blame you. The tone of the game, and shit, the series in general, is a lot more juvenile and lighthearted than the Crash games. In those games, the story was told in a darker tone, but the game itself was reminiscent to the Warner Bros. Cartoons from the 40s and 50s. As for Nasty Nork as a villain, he fucking sucks. So when you look at this game at first, you think, damn, this game sounds like shit. But that's just a story. Trust me, the rest of the game is much better. Unlike Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon is a more open type of game, kinda like games like Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie. Spyro has a lot of unique moves such as breathing fire, charging, and gliding. You also have Sparks, a dragonfly that can not only collect gems for you, but can take 3 extra hits for Spyro. Great! What's cool about some of these moves is that there are times that you rarely need them. For example, some enemies require you to charge at them, while some require you to use your fire attack. This gives the game more variety, and it requires players to figure out which move is the most suitable for certain enemies. That, and there are also some chests with gems inside that require those moves in order to unlock them. You also gotta free all the dragons in each level. Some dragons give you hints for the game, some give you info of their shit, and 80% of them, well...
Thank you for releasing me!
Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me!
Thank you for releasing me. Thank you for releasing me. Thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me! Thank you for releasing me!
At that point, just say fuck you, little purple shit. By the way, did you know I voiced one of the dragons in the game? Yeah, I'm dead serious. See?
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me!
Suck my dick! The graphics in this game are pretty good for the PS1, but there's one issue I have, and that is the style of the graphics. It could be just me, but I don't like the heavily polygon style of the game. And before some of you go in the comments saying, but Bastion, it's the PS1, many games look like that. And to that I say yes, but there are certain games that don't look as polygon heavy as others. Take a look at Crash 2 and 3. Yes, it has polygons of course, but it's not enough where it makes the overall visuals dated. These graphics still hold up to this day. I'm not saying Spyro has a bad art style, I'm just saying that you can tell that the style it's going for is a thing for its time. However, this doesn't mean the graphics in this game are bad. One cool thing about Spyro's graphics is the distance of the levels. When you enter a level, you see a lot of that level from a distance, but when you get close to the level, the area gets more detailed. Considering that many PS1 games didn't really have a sense of distance, it's great to see a game that has a huge sense of distance. The level design in this game is great. One thing that departs Spyro from other platformers is enemy interaction. In most games, they're just there waiting to be killed. But in Spyro, however, the enemies interact with you in a cartoony way. Bro, please, just let me sniff that! Oh shit, we still recording? Fuck. Along with dragon crystals and gems, oh shit, you also collect eggs. How do you get eggs? By getting them from these annoying fucking thieves that love to run with these fucking eggs that take forever to get because these motherfuckers are fat as shit. I hate them, I fucking hate them! I love how the levels are designed in a way that minimal backtracking is required. Thank God! Unless you miss a gem or two, then it's fucking annoying. I hate it in Jak and Daxter, and I hated it here. Besides charging and using your flame attack, Spyro also has 2 abilities, invincibility, and supercharge.
Supercharge?
But unlike the flame attack and the charge, these are limited abilities and you can only use them in certain parts of the game. The levels in this game are fun, and they're accompanied by the game's soundtrack. The music in this game was composed by Stuart Copeland, who was the drummer of the band The Police. With that being said, this game's soundtrack is incredible. Each song is extremely catchy and it greatly fits the tone of the level. God, this soundtrack is good.
They pay me for this.
Besides the regular levels, you have flight levels. While flying, you collect and destroy items until the time runs out. What I like about these levels is that the game forces you to think about which order to get everything. Because there are certain orders that are faster than others. In a way, it gives the game some sort of challenge, which is needed. Because this game is otherwise incredibly easy. And that's the game's biggest flaw by far. From a difficulty standpoint, this game is fucking pathetic. There is little to no challenge in each level. Even the bosses are easy. And I gotta say this, the bosses in this game are terrible. Not only are they easy, but they are so damn repetitive. This is how damn near every boss fight goes. Flame them, they run. Flame them, they run. Flame them, they're dead. Rinse and repeat. Even the final boss is like that. Yeah, the final boss is no different from Blowhard here. What kind of fucking name is that? When going for 100%, you unlock a new level, Nasty Loot. It's just a level with a shit ton of gems. There's not much to this level, yet I fucking love it. It is so satisfying getting all these damn gems, and it's just... Overall, Spyro the Dragon is a pretty damn good game. The gameplay, the graphics, the music, the levels are all great. However, it also suffers from a really weak plot and an even weaker difficulty. Despite these issues, I still recommend this game. Even though I'm more of a Crash person, I actually prefer the first Spyro over the first Crash. I find it to be more fun. Also, Spyro 1 doesn't have Sunset Vista, and that alone makes it better. Alright, what we got next?